So, me again. More thoughts to think about and chew over. Right now, I'm thinking about that this obvious crisis is going on is going to bring up everything we've not dealt with. What often happens in a crisis, obviously, the fear comes up and it really shows us where we've not worked on ourselves. Excuse my voice, excuse everything about me today. My voice, because I've been 2 days with a stinking cold and I almost lost my voice. My hair's not been washed for 4 or 5 days. Um, it's just like, well, this is what happens when we don't do anything. We're on our own in the house, and yeah, so that's just me. Take me as I am. And yeah, yeah, that is exactly what I was trying to think about. Was this is really about where we are right now. Um, oh God, there's so much where we are right now in our lives. Um, I think it's going to bring up people's fears that they haven't dealt with. I've just read a post about people fighting over toilet rolls in supermarkets. Well, already for me, toilet rolls just mean shit. So basically, it's a load of shit going on. It's also related to the root chakra. Everything on to do with toilets and shitting and all the rest of it is all to do with the root chakra at the base of our spine. And root chakra is all about safety, security, fear. So those who've really gone into panic buying over toilet rolls really have to work on their root chakra because it's really showing something that they're really frightened about. That was just a really funny thing that came to mind. But yeah, I mean, those people that are fighting over this, fighting over food, it's really over their fear of lack. And their sheer panic. And I think this is such a time we just must not be judging anybody of where they are, what they're going through, how they're being, because nobody knows how we're going to react when our back's against the wall. And for those people, already their backs are against the wall. If they haven't got the products they need, that's already triggering major things in their life. And I think we're all going to be triggered in so many ways. And if we're judging other people, we're going to end up judging ourselves because we're going to be going through stuff as well. And we just have to be there where people are in their life and what they're going through. And it also brought up to me, as I said in my last video, that I really thought I was going okay with work and that I was on my track and I was living from the heart, and I'd always said, if I had nothing to do, I'd still do what I'm doing because I love it so much. And now this has come along and I'm not working, and I just feel like once again my whole journey is suddenly changing direction. And the image that comes to mind is like a dam. And when the government tries to, the virus, whatever, tries to stop us with the dam, what happens to water? It changes course. And that's exactly what I'm feeling right now, that I'm really being pushed to change course and to use, as I said, everything I've known to help other people, and really getting back into my energy healing and emotional release and all the rest of it. And it's really making me stop and think of who I am at soul level and what I'm here for and what's really needed of me right now. And for other people, it's going to show up, about their job that they're in. Do they really love their job? Because so many of us have been in this rat race where we're just running around paying for bills. And, when all this stops, I think, oh my goodness, how much time have we been just doing stuff just so we can get the money in and prove to ourselves, know that we can do it, and I can get my holiday at the end of the year, and life's just like going under our nose and we're not even seeing it. And it's really making us all just stop and think, where am I? What am I doing in my life? There's going to be other people who are going to be confined with marriages they don't like, they don't get on with, and they're going to be forced to confront a lot of stuff that they haven't done in their couple. It's also going to be bringing families together, being separated, and make them appreciate just how good it is to be together. For people of freedom, they might be trapped in tiny apartments and can't get out. And, what is freedom for me? And, it just goes on and on and on. And this is why I said that, we need so much more than 2 weeks confinement, because all this stuff is going to come up, and in 2 weeks it won't do it. So yeah, it's I'm just like thinking, my thoughts have just suddenly gone again. It's obviously the evening time now, and my brain's obviously calming down. And it's also about where we are with our thoughts, how we think, because that too, there's going to be people like me on my own. I have no qualms about being on my own. I've lived on my own for 10 years, and it doesn't bother me at all. But for some people, this could be their first time, and they're going to be faced with their own thoughts. A lot of people are going to be numbing those thoughts for some time with the TV and the music and the radio. And I'm just thinking, and I've just got this thought that at some point the internet or the TV is going to go down. I can just feel it, that there's going to be a blank for some time. And I think at that moment, what are people going to be doing with their thoughts? And when we're alone with ourselves, that's the only person we can be with, and it's about learning to love ourselves as we are, where we are. And it's just huge. I think what we're going to go through, and to think I think a lot of people think we're going to come out of this and okay, let's get back to work, let's get back in the offices. 3 weeks is over. That's it. Back on the thing. No, that's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. People are going to walk out of their houses in a whole new mindset. And I get this vision, of walking out after, I don't know what film, well, so many films I think it's been in, where people walk out of, where the bombs been hit them all around, and suddenly walk out thinking, where have I been, what's happened, the world's suddenly destroyed around me, and here I am, and I've got to survive through this, and my job's gone, my company's closed down, I don't have a job anymore, and then what? And we just don't know how the system's going to be, how the government's going to be, how the world's going to be, how the economic's going to be. And for me, really, in 4 weeks, this is going to be so different. And I'm not scared about that. I'm really, really not scared. In actual fact, I'm really excited about it. I'm sorry for those if that bothers you, that I'm excited, but that's okay. It's just where I am, and I've done so much work on myself of getting down to the pits where it's just so dark, and finding my own tools to get up, that now nothing faces me. And that's not the coronavirus. That was just a cough from my cold. And it won't catch through the phone anyway. And that just knocked me straight off course again. Oh, geez, God, my brain. Where was I going on that? Yes, excitement. I am I just can't wait, because I really feel like I've waited a very long time. Certainly all of my Reiki journey, so that's going back to 2011. I've been waiting for this moment all this time. I knew something big was coming, and we've so needed this, and I'm just so excited to see what's at the other side of this. And I just know that if I walk out of here and everything has collapsed around me, Well, that's brilliant, because when things collapse, that means we can rebuild, and we can rebuild from a different blueprint. And as you always say, you know, roses grow out of shit. They put the best manure for growing roses. And I think if we get to that point, I think a lot of people will be rallying around together to help other people, and we're going to be coming out with more of a community, and more of taking life what it is, and getting rid of everything else that's just getting in the way of us seeing what there really is in front of our noses. And think about that nature. My cats, they're sleeping loads at the moment, and I really get the feeling that they're feeling it. They're feeling something's up. Already they're not used to me being at home all day. I'm always whizzing off here, there, and everywhere. And I think a lot of nature feels this change. There's certainly a lot more birds in my garden, and as we've seen with Venice as well, and other places, that nature has suddenly taken its course back, and it doesn't take long for nature to get its hold back, because in the end of the day, it's nature that reigns. It's we that have to fit into nature, not nature that fits into us. And the minute we step back, that's where she comes into her glory. And I think a lot of animals are breathing a sigh of relief, and a lot of domestic animals are picking up on our vibes. And especially for those who are worried, I think your animals are going to be picking up that up as well, a lot. And it's worth watching your animals, because they will be teaching you as well on how to react. And yeah, it's just hearing now, you know, just people digging in their garden, people cutting their grass. It's like Sunday every day. And I would love to hear your points of view on this, and just see where you are and how you're feeling and what emotions are coming up. I know for me, I'm going to start doing maybe daily, certainly weekly, but maybe daily meetups on Zoom, just so that people can talk and we can start just being human, because I think my cat's so fed up of talking to me. And it'd be so nice just to have human conversation, which is probably why I'm doing so many videos, because then I can actually voice my opinions out, which is a really good thing. And it's not by chance that I'm on my own, because it's been so long I've been trying to get these videos out, and I just couldn't find a reason for doing them. And now, you know, suddenly everything's focused. So that really helps. So thank you for listening of me warbling on, and I hope you got something out of it. And just, you know, enjoy this present moment, and when you are in this moment, just think about, you know, where you really are, and what you really want in your life. Anyway, I'll speak soon. Bye.